great for rising. You know, as far back as I can remember, blacks have had this sordid relationship with Asians. No matter what they do or what they say, so many of us continue to go back into the stores. We make excuses for it or whatever. I want you to listen to this, and I'll be back.
I haven't been to an Asian beauty supply store since Stop Asian Hate. And I know what y'all about to say. Oh, it's not all Asian people, right? But in my experience, living where I live, Asian stores have been anti-black towards black people. And that's not a what if, that's a fact. I've literally experienced that. I've experienced being followed around. I experienced being stared at and looked at weird and rushed. I've experienced those things. So I haven't been supporting Asian businesses since then. Okay. It wasn't hard for me to stop going to Target because I really didn't go anyway. But Walmart, it was kind of hard because I used to go all the time. But I stopped going to Walmart. So if I could stop going to Walmart, y'all can stop going to Walmart. What else? Yeah, that's been my way of protesting, boycotting, and spending my money in places where it better serves me. And I've just been mostly buying groceries and cooking things. I've been in an Asian restaurant probably twice since that Stop Asian Hate thing. And that wasn't of my own free, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was somebody else that wanted to go in there. So that's what I'm saying. That's my way of doing it. Y'all can respect it. Y'all can't respect it. You know, again, I'm not saying it's all Asian people that do these things, but from what I'm seeing, from my perspective, is a good chunk.
As an FBA, I think we should boycott these Asian stores. We should be boycotting them nail shops. Every time I look up, friends, ex-girlfriends or whatever, they have problems going to the nail shop. The Asian ladies won't do their nails right, talking to them wrong in their language. That's who we need to be boycotting. We need to be boycotting everything that's not black, period. We in California. I'm in California. We deal with the Mexicans. We deal with the Africans. We deal with the Asians. We deal with the whites. None of them like us. It's crazy.
Now, the first person said she doesn't go into those stores anymore because of the disrespect. She said she just doesn't go in there anymore. I don't know how long she went in after the disrespect. No, she said ever since then. And then the second person, he gave specific forms of disrespect. He mentioned about the nails, not doing the nails properly and everything. So from what I'm hearing, so far, it seems that we're very aware. We're very aware of the disrespect. All right, listen to this and I'll be back.
When we first got here, the Chinese owner, once he seated us, he threw our forks on the table. Let's rewind. When I first walked in, the man was staring at me with some kind of evil sight. And then he proceeded to throw our forks on the table like this, like. Let me show you. When he seated us, he went. That's how he threw our forks on the table. The attitude in this place is trash. The waiter have not checked on us one time. You show the view. The waiter have not checked on us not one time. 2 thumbs down, 0 stars. All right, guys, we've been here for like about 40 minutes. No refills. Cup. Motherfucker, dude. This.
I need y'all to tell me if I'm tripping or if these people were racist. Actually, no, I know these people were racist. I just want to tell you about it. Okay, so a little background. I go to school in DC and we have off-campus lunch, which means I can leave the school campus and go get lunch at one of the restaurants around town because they're all close in the vicinity and they trust us to come back. One of my friends has come in sometimes with like a little chicken combo thing and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so great. You get 3 pieces of chicken, fries, and boba all for $12. I'm like, you know what? That is pretty great. That is kind of a steal. So me and a couple of my other friends decide to go to this place. She doesn't come this time, but we all go. We get there at 1 o'clock. The timestamps are important. It's 1 o'clock. We get there, we walk in. The place is called TKK Chicken in Luna Hall in Chinatown. Drop in the address right now. Chinatown, Luna Hall, TKK Chicken. Okay. So we're looking at the menu, and it seems like you can get the combo she was talking about for like $12 or $13. So I'm like, okay, so my friend goes ahead of me, and he orders like the chicken sandwich version of the meal, and it's $13. I order right after him, and I order what my friend said. It's $18. And I'm like, why is it $18? So I'm like, okay, maybe she was talking about a different thing and I accidentally ordered wrong. My other friend goes after me. We ordered the exact same thing. Hers is about $4 less than mine is. I'm going to get to that part in a minute, but all four of us order and it's about 110 right now. So we're waiting. They give us our boba that came out in a reasonable time. The first guy that ordered, he gets his food first. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm next because I ordered second. No, the guy that ordered last, he gets his food next. But he and the first guy got the same thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe that takes like a shorter amount of time to make. I don't know why a chicken sandwich is shorter than 3 tenders, but whatever. But I'm not going to trip about it. So they call a few more people. And I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next, right? No. They call my friend who ordered after me, but ordered the exact same thing as me. They call her number first. And I'm like, that was kind of the first little thing that I'm like, these people might not like how much pigment I have, but still, I'm not gonna trip about it, you know? Maybe they just got the order wrong. So I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next because we had the exact same thing. No. It's about 1:25 for this point. So we've waited like 15 minutes for all of them to get their food, and I still don't have mine, despite me ordering second. We keep waiting. A bunch of other numbers get called. Every person that goes up there that has their number called, they're the color of this side of my palm. Okay, not that, they're this side. And one of my friends is like, do you want me to go ask them where your food is? Because I got social anxiety. I don't want to ask. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's like, do you know when number 37 is going to be out? No, my friend's been waiting for like 20 minutes. And they look up at me and they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be 5 minutes. Do you want to guess if it was 5 minutes or not? Just a little reminder. We got there at 1 o'clock. All orders were placed at 1:10. They did not give me my food until 1:50. My order number was 37. They got to 46 before they decided they wanted to give me my food. Remember how I said my bill was like $4 more than my friend's for some reason? My white friend, mind you. I look at her receipt. They charged me extra for the boba and sauce. Why was I charged for sauce? Because the boba is supposed to come with the meal. They decided to charge it separately. When they asked if I wanted sauce and I said, yes, I want honey mustard, they added another tax step despite it being free on my friend's receipt. Like, at first we were kind of joking, like, oh, they give you the black tax or they don't want to give you your food because you were black, as a joke. No, that's exactly what happened. Because even when they finally did call 37, I was about to give me the food, I could see the lady was hesitant to hand it to me till I showed her the receipt. Like, this is my shit. Why am I taking someone else's food? You saw me pay for it. Like, at first I thought I was reading too much into it. There's no other reason that they would have charged me more and then waited 10 people before giving me my food as the only black person that was ordering there, other than for the fact that I was black. So, TKK Chicken, Luna Hall, Chinatown. Don't go there if you don't pass the paper bag test, I guess. And if you do go there, be super nice to the workers, because they're so sweet. Yeah, that's all. I'm never going there again. First and foremost, I've gotten a lot of comments like this saying I should have asked for a refund, I should have recorded, I should have made a scene, I should have yelled at the workers, I should have done this and that. I need y'all to remember, I am 16 years old. I am 16, a teenager. And like I said in my last video, a teenager with pretty bad social anxiety. Like, I have a hard enough time with normal social interactions, like talking on the phone, ordering food, talking at the cash register, telling someone what they did upset me. It already freaks me out. So in a situation like this where I'm experiencing microaggression and racism for the first time in my life, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't even really process what happened until much later when I got to sit and think about what actually just happened. So obviously, I'm not going to make a scene in a place I'm unfamiliar with, surrounded by a bunch of strangers, to 5 adults that clearly do not like me because of my skin color. Like, that wasn't even a thought in my mind.
Now, you see, in this clip, we have 2 young people. 2 young people, which means it doesn't matter at our age. These people are still mean to us. Disrespectful, I guess I should say. Now, the first young person, the brother, he said when they walked in, they were giving them the evil eye. I mean, just looking at them mean looking. And then they threw their forks, the utensils and stuff, threw them on the table. And he said the attitude is trash. The waiter hadn't checked on them, hadn't given them any refills or anything. This is what he said. The second one, the young lady, she said, tell me if these people are racist. You know, I think she knew they were, but you know how sometimes you just ask that question being rhetorical. But then, too, she said it wasn't until later on that she, because, sometimes when things happen, it takes us a minute later on we think about it. We go, wait a minute now. But she said it caused her anxiety, and I can imagine. She said it caused her anxiety. But you notice that on both of them, the young people stayed and they ate. Why? Why did they stay? In both instances, the young people stayed and the young people ate. Now, why would the young brother, why would he stay, order, and eat? And he already said the man was giving him the evil eye and had his utensil thrown at him. Why would the young sister stay? She stayed, she ordered, then she waited all that time for her order. She waited under those circumstances. Why do you think that happened? Now, I got an idea. Because that's what they've seen us do. People, old folks, young adults, grown people. We have a responsibility to our young people. Those young people, I will guarantee you, have seen older black folk take the same kind of treatment and continue to patronize these people. All right, listen to this and I'm going to be back again. You know what, though, I just thought about? It was almost as if these young people didn't realize they had the option to leave. Think about that for a minute. It's like they didn't even realize, hey, look, I can leave.
Mind at the time.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities. And as I've said before, as a result of this, black wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing goods and services to their community, and by being a member of the community, they're contributing and they're investing back into the community. This is an ideal situation, and that is not what happens with Asian American businesses operating in black communities.
The Asian community is literally so anti-black, and it literally pisses me off. Like, we are literally so uneducated, uninformed, just misinformed, everything about the black community, and it pisses me off. And, like, it just boggles my mind how a lot of Asians see black people as beneath them. I shit you not, I literally saw someone on my story and I literally was so gagged. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? And I sent him a message, ask him if he's being serious about this. Roy posts on his story and says, because his skin is like 10 shades darker or something, he said, can I say the N-word now? With a ninja emoji next to it. Not to mention, the black community is one of the most supportive of marginalized groups that has ever like uplifted the Asian community and actually put effort into supporting us. I'm probably going to piss a lot of Asians off for saying that, but it's literally the truth, and I fucking see it for what it is.
Now, these are two Asian women talking. You see where the first woman said that Asians were redlined because whites didn't want them in their neighborhood, and they didn't want them profiting off of white people. You see, they didn't want them getting rich off of white people. But boy, oh boy, we didn't mind them moving in our neighborhood. As a matter of fact, some of us, I think, welcome them. Come on in. We welcomed you, baby. And it says that Asians were given loans to open a business in black neighborhoods, but blacks couldn't get loans. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Black businesses have always been in black neighborhoods and without blacks getting loans. And that is just here, like in these later years and stuff, where we act like we can't do anything for ourselves. You know, I think about the Black Panthers, for instance. You know, I'm going to do a whole thing on the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers had over 35 programs, and they were called survival programs. Now, that's in addition to the free breakfast program and the different things they had. They also had a school out in Oakland, California called a community school. That was the first community school in the country. They didn't get not one thin dime from the government. So I want to do a whole program on the Black Panthers. But I just want to throw that in, you know, and I understand what they're saying. They're just speaking facts, but I'm speaking facts as well. We always had businesses in our neighborhoods, and we weren't getting any government loans for it. So I want you to listen to this. It's going to be the final thing. You listen. Wait. When they said that, it said use the people open businesses in their own community, and she's right. She's right. White folks open businesses in the white folks community. Well, in our community too. We're the only community that I know of that anybody just can come in and open businesses. So, and when she was saying about how the money goes out of our community, we choose to send money out of our community because we choose to shop these people. I'm going to be back. Listen to this. And my final thing, and I'll be back.
What race goes into another race's neighborhood, takes their resources and their money while being racist towards them, even making videos and putting it on TikTok, treating them like trash and entertainment, and then takes that money of the people that they view as less than and goes to their own community? Is it black people doing this to other races? Name something that black people as a whole have done to other races. Name something that we have done cruel to these other races. And what happens when you bring up the fact that you are oppressed in this country and in African countries and in Arab countries and everywhere? When you bring up the fact that that is happening, what do they say? Peace for you.
All right now. So take it on home. Now this young sister, she asked the question. Her question was, what race goes into another race's neighborhood, take the resources, take the money, while being racist toward that race, and treat them like trash? Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's somebody who doesn't have any, who has disdain, who has contempt for that race. That who doesn't. And she said they take money from people who is viewed as less than them. Well, honey, I don't mean no disrespect when I say honey. I'm just old ladies from the South say honey. But listen, who else they gonna take it from? They're not. If they feel like somebody is equal to them or better than them, they're not gonna go in and try to take money. Bullets don't go out for people who are equal or greater than them. They're seeing you as less than them, and our actions says we are. Think about that. And let me just say this, young sister, not to condemn you, not to criticize you, but to teach you. See, what you're saying plays into them seeing us the way you say they see us. You know why I say that, young sister? Because you're saying they do this, they do that. You're not saying we're going to stop them. You're not saying we're going to stand up to them. We're going to stop them. You're acting as if, based on what you're saying now, you're acting as if we have no power, we have no control, that these people can come in and do whatever they want to do to us. Here again, I'm not criticizing you. I'm basing this on what you're saying. And I want to be able for us to grow together. So it's not even so much a matter of them doing it, which it is an issue. The issue is we allow them to do it. You know what she said? You know why they're not in white neighborhoods? Because she said white folks wouldn't let them come in their neighborhood. She said that them white folks won't let them come in their neighborhood. White folks don't want them getting rich off of them. But they get rich off of us. They take our money, sometimes buy up our property. They go and build in their own communities, and we're not even allowed to go into those communities. And you remember the word sordid that's in the title? Let's look at that word for a minute, and then I'm going to go on beneath the crust and let you go beneath the crust right there too. But listen at this. You know what sordid means? I think I said the meaning earlier. Involving ignoble actions and motives, arousing moral distaste and contempt. You know what ignoble means? Ignoble, I-E-I-G-N-O-B-L-E. It means not honorable in character or purpose. You see that? They're not honorable to us in character nor purpose. Arousing moral distaste. You know what distaste is? Distaste means you don't like something. You don't like something or somebody in this case. And then the last word I'm going to mention in that definition is contempt. Contempt means the feeling that a person or thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving scorn. You don't think they scorn us? You don't think they have disdain for us? They certainly have contempt for us, and it's based on us. Young sister and anybody who's listening, it's based on us and it's based on our actions. Black community, you presented yourself as a worm, as less than to these agents. Why did you do it? Be encouraged, and remember this: if they close my book, you remember my story. Lily Bear. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm Lily Bear. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this: if they close my book, you remember my story. A Nat Turner Runner production. Lock and load. Lily Bear. Be encouraged.